What is up, guys? It's your boy Alex, and welcome back to the Brave Lionheart channel. And we are back with some more reaction videos. And I definitely got a lot planned for the upcoming weeks, along with some other stuff that's coming up. Because I'm trying my best to get to your guys' requests as best as I can, and I'm doing all that I can to do it. But again, if you couldn't tell from the title of today's video, yes, we are back to doing some more Fan War Fatal Conflict. Sorry, I had a little bit of phlegm about to sneak out into my throat and stuff, but we'll fix that later. Right now, yes, we are back with another Fan War video, and this is one that I actually talked about in my last Fan War reaction. So I'm kind of messed up in thinking, I know I probably mentioned this at the end of that video, that I kind of messed up in thinking what the video could possibly be. I mean, the way they portrayed it, the way the guy made it, at the end of that last Fan War video that I reacted to, they made it look like it was going to be Banjo facing off against his bird Kazooie. But no, apparently, it's actually Banjo-Kazooie taking on Conker the Squirrel from... Sorry, again, the phlegm's sneaking up. From Conker's Bad Fur Day, or basically just the Conker games. And maybe, again, we will get some more info, because I've honestly not played any of their games, but I do know the characters respectfully. Not in the way you're thinking. I do know the characters about their, like, history and stuff. I will say I did play one game, a game that will not be mentioned, and hopefully will not be mentioned in this video. I don't know, let's find out about that. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the Fan War of Banjo-Kazooie versus Conker the Squirrel, and see if I can probably get this one like I did the last one. Alright, we got the video set up, and no special intro for this part again. Pretty much like always if I have something interesting to say, but, you know, we're just gonna get this started and jump right into it. So, without further ado, let's take a look at Fan Wars, again, almost forgot the name, Banjo-Kazooie versus Conker. And again, this one I might probably get wrong again. Anyway, so, starting the video in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yeah, because the last Fan War I reacted to, I kind of got it wrong, so this one I might end up getting wrong again. Not too sure about that, but we shall see. Again, I really could possibly get it wrong.
Back in their heyday, Rareware was one of Nintendo's biggest up-and-coming subsidiaries.
And there's Chunky! He's dead.
Right.
That's such an overused meme now.
They had it really rough, but none of
I mean, Grab by the Ghoulies wasn't that bad of a game, honestly. I have it on my Xbox One, actually.
Heroes of Spiral Mountain.
And Conker the Squirrel, the former children's game character turned gun-toting badass. Now, for this fight, we're sticking with each combatant's usual equipment and power-ups. No vehicles or cheats. As well, we're not including any transformations that require outside help. And for the sake of fairness, we'll look at every game these characters have appeared in. And yes, this will include Project Spark and Nuts.
Oh no! I didn't want to have to deal with that one! Oh!
First appearing in Diddy Kong Racing.
Oh wait, so they both originated from Diddy Kong Racing?
In this case.
That's actually something I did not know. That's actually interesting. But yeah, I did not expect them to actually talk about nuts and bolts. I used to own that game as a kid, and oh, it was such a bad game.
Banjo and Kazooie went out on an adventure that would take them all across the land, doing side quests and collecting all kinds of shiny collectibles.
Sorry, I had an itch.
All to eventually face off against the evil witch herself.
And to those who stand between them and their goal, beware. Banjo's able to destroy metal beehives and solid rock with just one strike, survived being bitten, rammed, crushed, and exploded, and is fast enough to dodge.
Suppose he's running on maybe toon physics? But then again, this is a video game, so maybe video game physics.
Without too much trouble, solve any puzzle they come across, can build and operate any machine they want, and are good at playing instruments. Who would have guessed the Baron Bird named after instruments would have some kind of musical talent?
And despite both being friends, neither one of them could be any more different than the other. While Banjo is more relaxed and friendly to others, Kazooie is more snarky and acts like the bad cop in situations they find themselves in. But despite their differences, when they work together, there's nothing they can't do. Banjo can swipe at enemies with his claws, perform a forward roll to crash into enemies, or use his backpack as a multi-tool, either to attack enemies, traverse hazardous environments, or to slightly heal himself.
My eye for a second.
And while Banjo pulls most of the weight in their adventures, Kazooie isn't too far behind, usually staying inside Banjo's backpack to lend a hand, or wing in this case, whenever she can. Either using her wings to fly, glide, shield Banjo from enemy attacks, or even help with attacking enemies, usually with her beak, which is tough enough to cut down walls.
Jeez.
While Banjo can arguably be the military might of the two, Kazooie would definitely be the support unit. She can be grabbed by Banjo and be used for a variety of purposes, from picking the locks on doors, to being used as a weapon.
Basically, it just seems like Kazooie's just doing all the work.
She can also be used like a gun.
Wait, is she firing eggs? From her mouth? How the hell does that work?
Questionable biology aside...
Well, you could ask that same question to Birdo, because he has no problems. And yes, I said he.
Eggs are your typical breakfast food that can be rapid fired. Fire eggs have a slower fire rate, but set anything they hit ablaze. And ice eggs are similar to fire eggs, but freeze enemies instead.
Kazooie can also fire eggs that hatch robotic Kazooies that can be controlled, fire unlimited ammunition with the golden eggs, and bring down Armageddon with the grenade egg.
Jeez!
Breakfast and your enemies.
Oh, that was a nice little team-up move from him and Diddy Kong.
Despite their cute looks and demeanors, they've proven to be really resilient. They've overcome many perilous lands, won many airplane and kart races, and eventually overcame the perils of Gruntilda's lair, ultimately beating the evil witch herself.
In fact, defeating her twice, actually.
Stopping Gruntilda many, many more times to come. When these two work together, very few can stand in their way.
Well, except maybe themselves. You see, most of their abilities require red feathers or golden eggs to use them, kind of like a power source, both of which come in limited supplies.
Pretty much like ammo in all Resident Evil games.
For the following 8 years after this, instead of keeping in shape and being ready for when she may return, they chose to get fat and lazy.
Of course.
Then nuts and bolts happened. And then Smash Bros. Happened, so
yep.
That makes up for
Smash Bros. Pretty much brought them back into their prime.
Banjo and Kazooie will always be there, by each other's side, instruments in hand.
There you go, guys. Nice. Alright, I kind of wanted to also apologize if the lighting is not best in here. It's very, very gloomy outside today as I'm recording this as of now, so I want to apologize for that. But, yeah, there is that. So we're just going to continue on from this. So yeah, Banjo-Kazooie definitely have the stats down for a bit, but I don't know, maybe Conker's got something, and I know for a fact he likes to break the fourth wall a lot. Oh, sorry about that, just had a little burp there. Again, good thing this video does not have smell vision.
Also first appearing in Diddy Kong Racing, Conker originally started out as any other character.
That is terrifying.
Audiences.
Ugh, Conker has seen better days in that game.
But when test footage of Conker's first console game was released, and it was slandered by every critic for just being another cutesy kids game, the people at Rare knew they had to do something. So they made him addicted to sex and alcohol, extremely greedy, made the world he lived in as welcoming as South Park, and made him kind of numb to the pain of others.
And so, the original kid-friendly Conker was no more. Replaced by the squirrel at arms that a lot of people still hold in high regard.
He looks so evil in that pose.
But really,
just something about that stare just makes him look so evil.
Yeah, Conker usually spent most of his time either at the Cock and Plucker pub getting wasted with his pals.
So yeah, he just basically likes to get drunk.
But one night, the bugger got so plastered during a drinking game, he drunkenly staggered away from the pub without thinking of where he was going.
Once he woke up, He saw he was nowhere near his home. So Conker began his long journey home, but eventually got sidetracked by all the opportunities to earn money.
While collecting money, this greedy little squirrel's actions eventually caught the attention of the Panther King, who wanted to use
And what
Conker
kind of,
to
like,
replace a table leg
thing
that
would you have to do to
already
get
cost
that
him
title? Panther
It
King.
only got worse when they kidnapped Barry. Now Conker must not only make bank by helping others, even if he really hates most of them,
Ah, I
but
see.
also save Barry and defeat the evil Panther King. And
Oh, that is just
him, despite his
And
size,
apparently he was
he's a
Neo
powerful
for
punch.
one of the games
He's able to
also.
lift and carry objects
For
roughly
some
his
odd
size,
reason.
push large boulders, and can tunnel through soft earth. He survived repeated stings from giant wasps, falls from great heights, point-blank explosions, and being bounced off walls without a scratch.
He's also fast enough to dodge bullets and intercontinental missiles, and if he needs a little more speed, he can run on all fours. But Conker's true bread and butter is his nutty little brain. Using
that
his own
smile he
can
has.
solve most problems and puzzles he comes across, or simply trick enemies.
I am not a squirrel. I'm an elephant. What? It's alright, he's an elephant. You stupid.
Oh.
But
Oh.
platforming characters can
How did this get rated as a kid's game?
Conker can jump twice as high as he is tall, slam the ground with ground pound, hover in the air with his tail, which he did not steal from Tails. He can even pull any item he wants out at any given time. Or, if he needs to snuff out fiery foes, he will literally piss on them for a long time, and can suffer a rather far distance with his golden shower. Exactly how big is his bladder again?
And should something ever happen to his game,
Okay.
he can literally talk with the developers to help him
And yeah,
out.
like I said, he can break the fourth wall a
For
lot.
his own benefit, he can always rely on his trusty frying pan, which can stun most enemies around his size in one strike. And when he needs to attack from a distance, he can pull out his slingshot and shoot acorns, or just reduce people to ashes with his flamethrower.
And that's not even scratching what this little orange
Oh,
turd can do.
jeez.
He has watches to hypnotize, chainsaws to carve, shotguns, submachine guns, and crossbows for when his slingshot is not enough. He even has a mecha suit to battle aliens with.
Yeah.
He also carries 2 bricks in case he needs to bash balls of literal brass.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And again, to reiterate, I know for a fact that the later games, they were not kids' games, but how did the Nintendo 64, or let alone Rareware, get away with something like that? Like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm sure a lot of teenagers would have honestly loved this. And again, it feels kind of weird that, like, he's kind of a cartoon anthropomorphic squirrel running on video game and cartoon logic. Whereas Banjo-Kazooie, while he is an anthropomorphic bear, I think?
But it's not like that's something...
I mean, I don't know,
wouldn't
but
be prepared to face.
again, he's a bear that runs on video game logic.
Vampires and zombie hordes, fought in a war, assisted in a bank heist, bested his rival Honker the Skunk.
He even killed a freaking xenomorph.
Ooh.
Yeah, in the game's ending, one of the Panther King's henchmen betrayed and impregnated him with an alien that promptly killed him.
Oh!
Managed to flush the
Oh,
grave.
yeah.
The what?
I forgot about this guy. Oh, jeez. You want my butt? Your butt? You want my butt? My butt? My butt! I forgot this whole freaking boss battle was like one big opera.
Never have I ever thought I'd be jealous of a singing shit's vocal range.
Now that's what I call a bowel movement.
But I wouldn't be jealous of Conker. While he may have for kicking ass and taking names from far away, he has very few options for attacking at close range. He has no formal combat training and is quite clumsy. Anything that can kill a normal person can kill him, and his luck is absolutely the worst.
Clearly.
He always finds himself
Seems like he has most of the worst kind of luck.
Could imagine. Even his lucky moment of talking to the developers was nothing but luck. If things had worked, he would have died right there.
But
Clearly,
despite
yeah.
his bad luck, Conker eventually completed his quest, but at a great price. Barry was killed and was
Oh,
no one else to
no!
take the Panther King's throne. He was
So he just was,
king of all the land,
I guess,
despite him not
yeah, I was about to say, he was forced to take the
Surrounded
throne.
by all the people he's come to hate on his adventures, he now spends his time longing for the days when he could just go to that pub and
Without
get
getting drunk
fun
again?
and not to just make it through another day.
Never mind.
In the end, he may have gained everything one could ever want, but it was truly something he never wanted.
And then Live and Reloaded happened. Then Young Conker happened.
Oh!
Project Spark happened. Before it was taken
gosh.
down. Wow.
Thank the Lord for that!
Guy can't get a break, can he?
It's true what they say. The grass is always greener. And you don't really know what it is you have
It's just so creepy.
until it's gone.
Why does he look so evil in this?
Gone. Gone.
Okay. This again might actually be a tough one. I mean, let's consider the fact that, like, okay, let's say that Banjo is a heavy hitter. But Kazooie would mostly be doing all the work since he's a weapon. And Conker, with his, like, toony video game physics, I don't know. Again, it's going to be another hard decision for me, like the last one. But if I'm going to be honest, I'm going to go with my gut this time and say that Conker might take this one. I mean, he knows how to use guns, he knows how to break the fourth wall, he knows how to use his assortment of weapons, and again, Banjo can use Kazooie as a weapon a lot, but then again, I'm not sure. I may either have to go with Banjo and Kazooie on this, but no, I'm going to stick with my gut and go with Conker on this. Conker might take the win on this, so let's actually find out if he does. And again, watch me, of course, get this one wrong, like I did in the last one. That streak is going to follow me, even through more death battle reactions when I get back to those, honestly. And actually, if you guys want me to get back to some death battle reactions, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will try my best to get back to those. Because it's been way too long since I've did one of those. Oh! We're using the Game Boy Advance designs. Alright. Oh, jumping straight into it. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Banjo is a heavy hitter. Oh. Okay, I don't know how that didn't slice him up, but he survived that. Again, video game physics. Oh. Oh, dang. Yeah, it looks like both him and Kazooie are heavy hitters. Oh. Oh, using that baseball bat to his advantage. Oh, jeez. That looks like Luigi's little spin dash ballerina move that he uses. Oh. Are they the ice eggs? Okay, maybe not, because they would have frozen. Oh, crap. I don't even know what he said there. Alright. Oh, he is just wrecking Banjo right off the bat. Oh, that yo-yo! It's so crazy how well they make these fights. Oh, wow. He's paying the animators and the engineers. Or the video game designers. Oh. Oof. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, that's a bomb. He set up the bomb. Oh! Dang it. Called it wrong again.
Look out, cause it looks like we're having squirrels tonight. Served medium, rare.
Not gonna lie, though, that
Conker
was an amazing
could
fight.
against the bear and bird, but Banjo just simply held the edge in too many areas for Conker to keep up.
Banjo's shown he could do a lot more damage than Conker can in comparison, and has certainly survived far worse than what Conker could throw at them. And while Conker's abilities and weapons do make him a more unpredictable fighter, Banjo and Kazooie had many more options available with their much larger arsenal.
And while Conker definitely held the advantage when it came to long-range combat, Banjo and Kazooie not only have their own long-range options, but also had options of their own for maneuvering through the environment much better than Conker could, guaranteeing them a chance to get up close and personal with the squirrel.
And this is
These like Conker started the fight out like way too early, just jumping into it.
Through their journey, all Banjo and Kazooie needed was each other, with both making up for the other's flaws on their journey, helping the other purely out of friendship, making any attempts to manipulate or fool one or the other very unlikely.
And while Conker has received similar help from the much more powerful...
Also, yeah, even with the help of the video game engineers, he didn't win the fight. He went out like a champ, though, I'll tell you that.
But Banjo and Kazooie had the power, versatility, and teamwork needed to guarantee victory.
I guess you could say Conker had a truly bad fur day.
Ooh.
The winner is Banjo Kazooie.
Yeah, it's sad that I called it wrong, honestly.
Next time on...
Oh, next time, what do we got? Oh, is that Black Cat? And Catwoman. Interesting. Alright, so before I end the video, I honestly did not expect that to be like the next fan war video after this video I just reacted to. What's funny is that's actually the next fan war reaction video I'm planning on doing. Yeah, crazy, right? But yeah, hope to see you guys check that out soon. But yeah, anyway guys, there you go. That was my reaction to Fan Wars Banjo-Kazooie versus Conker. And again, I called it wrong. Again, I really do feel like that streak is going to follow me over from my reactions to Death Battle, where I started calling a lot of the fights wrong of who was going to win that. Yeah, it's going to haunt me for the rest of my life. But hopefully the next one, which of course is Black Cat versus Catwoman. Sorry, I almost forgot to say her name. Hopefully that doesn't follow me over to that. But anyway, yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. And One Fish Mob, if you're still watching this, I really do hope you like this reaction and my reaction to the Black Cat versus Catwoman. I almost said Black Widow there for a second. I don't know why I keep messing up her name. She's a very popular character from the DC universe. Well, multiple versions of her. The Selena Kyle version, I know a lot more. Not the other versions too much, but I know a little bit about Catwoman. But yeah, I guess you could say the next one will be a terrific cat fight. No, I messed that joke up. It was supposed to be horrific cat fight or something. I messed that joke up. That's my bad. I messed it up. I'm just going to end the video here. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell to never miss a new video. God, I am so out of it today. Maybe it's just because it's gloomy outside. It's supposed to rain for the next few days, so maybe when I get this done, it'll be a better day. There's always that. So, with that being said, I almost said my outro, but yeah, I will see all you awesome guys and gals later. Bye-bye!